This is Gwendolyn. This is Gwendolyn, my daughter's cat. And she's a year and a half old. My daughter adopted her from the shelter, but she adopted her and her brother. So they're both here. This is Gwenny. And then her brother Felix is in the house somewhere. So anyway, Gwenny, you let me make a movie. Gwenny, are you going to let me make a movie? Movie. Gwen, you see? She's so cute. I was going to say, you're so spoiled, Wendy. Because you know you are. You're spoiled rotten. Oh, Lord. So don't be surprised. Whenever she comes in here, she starts jumping up on things. Gwendy? I'm going to try to talk now, so... My God. I just try to ignore the messages on my screen. It's perps. The perps that traffic me, and that happens to be the feds, are constantly spamming my TV with perp-related messages here, like this. So anyway, I will try to move along here. All right. So as clean as this room looks, it's actually, like my other dresser is like really cluttered right now because I haven't been able to clean my room. The perps have been torturing me severely. And I even, did a video recently, a few days ago, last week, where I begged for help. And I said, please help me, or please pray for me. I wasn't kidding when I said that. And not a single person responded. Not a single person left a comment. Not a single person liked it. I don't get any kind of engagement here on this channel whatsoever. And I think it's rather odd that I have made somewhere like 118 videos. I've posted 118 videos on this channel over at least a year and a half to 2 years. I've had this channel up, and I only have 30 subscribers. Just to tell you that a few days ago I had 31 subscribers, and then the next day I had 2 more, so I had a total of 33 subscribers. I believe it was Saturday. And when I woke up the next day, I was down to 30. So my perps, now when I say my perps, I'm not, acting like I own them or anything like that. So this smart ass bitch that I know, who happens to be a perp, did a video, and she said, yeah, and don't call them my perps because you act like you're what are those people called? You act like you have Stockholm syndrome when you say my perps. Oh my God, she's underneath the other. Gwendolyn's underneath the other dresser, squeezing underneath. That's how low the other dresser is. Anyway, this smartass TI I know she made a video, and she was basically saying, and then there's some, and she happens to know me because we used to be friends. So she was referring to me. She said, And then there happens to be some TIs that call perpetrators my perps. Well, you sound like you have Stockholm Syndrome. Well, anyway, I don't have Stockholm Syndrome. What else do you call them? I mean, when you say the torturers, it sounds kind of like you're not talking about your see, that's another thing I wanted to quickly go over is I know when I listen to when I can watch one of my own videos, it's cringy because I use a lot or things like that. Unfortunately, there's a reason for that, and it's called brain damage. I've been subject to these neuroweapons for 13 years, and I used to be very articulate, and I'm not now. And even when I'm trying to say a sentence, it takes me sometimes several minutes to even think of an appropriate word to use because I don't have any more recall. I have short-term memory. She's doing short-term memory problems now, and I can't even say a normal sentence without Gwendolyn. Yeah, all of this thing with the cat was intentional. The perps knew I was about to, do a video. And right on time, right when I'm about to grab my phone, guess who's scratching at my door? Gwendolyn, the cat. So the perps sent her over here to disrupt me. Anyway, I'll try to move along and get this video over with because according to my analytics, most of my followers only watch 4 minutes of my videos. Looks like I'll have to just keep my videos to 4 minutes. Good luck with that. I also think that most of the individuals that watch my channel are merely my perps. I think the perps have shadow banned this channel so much that I don't think anybody but the perps see my videos, to be honest. Because where are the 30 subscribers that I have? Where are they? I don't see any likes. I don't see any comments left. There's literally like zero engagement on this channel. And I want to know how many other people out there have created 117 videos and only have 30 subscribers. I've seen YouTube channel people out there who have made as many videos as I've made, and they have like over 1 million subscribers for 117 videos. I have 30, which goes to prove that like my videos are not seen. They're basically hidden so that nobody sees them. Hi, Wendy. Anyway, the last, the torture this month, if I thought the torture last month in December was bad, I had no idea it would get even worse. I mean, it's gone from bad to worse. And to the point of, is the perps here are mocking me with this sign going across my TV, send help. They know that I'm being attacked bad. This is how they mock me. They mock my torture, everything. So I have been trying to get out of this house for months because the torture just seems to get worse and worse and worse. And I'm concerned for my safety. I have every right to be because these perps are hurting me severely to the point of emergency room type of attacks. So I don't feel safe in this house at all. And I hate when I talk with other TIs, like on the conference calls, and I say, well, I want to, like move. I want to get out of where I'm at because I don't feel safe. And they'll always respond with, well, no matter where you go, you're going to, be tortured. So you might as well just stay where you are. That's bullshit because I've been undergoing this torture for 13 years and it actually does make a difference where you live. Okay. I have lived in places where I get tortured less than this. Okay. Not every place that you live is the same exact. And there's also different perps that have different methods of doing things. So I don't, when I hear GI is telling me, well, you might as well just stay where you are because no matter where you go, you're still going to get tortured. No shit. But like I said, like I lived in my Mercedes for 3 years. That's a whole story I would have to go over on another day. But it wasn't anything like what I'm going through with this house. Okay? When you live in a vehicle, you are not tortured as bad simply because you can start your vehicle and drive away. I can't start up this house and drive away. So I'm like, attacking me in this house is like shooting fish in a barrel. I'm in one spot every night. I'm in the same bedroom every fucking night. They don't have to go, find me all over town. So yeah, I happen to know that it's not the same everywhere. Okay, so, and the perps know this, which is why they are, going all out to stop me from leaving this house. And to the point of trying to cripple me so that I can't even walk. The whole month of January, most of my groceries have had to be delivered because I can barely even go to the store anymore. My van is like infested with bed bugs. I come back and I'm like itching all over and I have to anyway, that's the whole thing. They're coming back out again next week to spray for the second time, my van. But I have to have my groceries delivered now because I literally can't walk. They're attacking me so aggressively that they're crippling me to where I can barely stand, much less walk severely. Yesterday, I woke up after a couple hours of sleep and they had almost dislocated my hip. I'm still limping. Back in the 90s when I lived in LA, I don't know if anybody listening to this is from LA, but especially in the valley, a lot of the sidewalks are buckled due to the earthquakes they have out there. And the city is supposed to fill that buckle with concrete so people don't trip, but a lot of them don't. So I was walking home from I walked my daughter to school, and I was walking home, and I tripped on the sidewalk where it was buckled, and it was such a severe damage to my hip bone. I limped for a year and a half. I was literally limping due to they probably some kind of dislocation. I don't know. Could have been 2 years. I remember I had a severe limp for literally a year, almost a year and a half to 2 years. Anyway, that's how it feels now, where I was asleep and they attacked my hip so bad that it reminded me of that hip injury I had in the 90s, somewhere around 97, 90, yeah, about 97. It reminded me of that hip injury that I had in the 90s. So that is how strong these weapons are that they're using on me, where they almost possibly did dislocate my hip, my right hip, while I was asleep. And they also did damage to my left knee. So how does one go to an emergency room and say, hi, my right hip is injured, but also my left knee? So when they attack me, they're attacking not just one area, but multiple areas of my body, to where it's just not one injury, it's several. To incapacitate me, and this is what I'm talking about when I say that I'm concerned for my safety, because they're trying to cripple me so that I can't leave. Like they're so desperate. The traffickers are so desperate to keep me here that they're literally trying to cripple me.